Hey, what's going on,
Yeah,
Brendan?
yeah.
What's up, man? You look like Stone Cold Steve Austin right now.
That's sick. Cool. That guy's badass, man. He's still slamming beers,
Woo!
getting up. I mean, his body's not working, but I mean,
Stone
he's getting up.
Cold.
What was it, 316?
Yeah, dude. Badass. There you go, dude.
I know everything there is to know
Congratulations,
about
man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome also to another episode of Good Lies Golf there, Good Lies Golf Gang. How we doing? How we doing, Brendan?
Dude, living life, man. I'm enjoying it. I played a little golf this past weekend, but I'm looking forward to this coming week.
Ooh.
Getting out there and maybe taking some money off you.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not going to happen because I'm going to golf the best rounds of my life because I think I've been dialed in. The last round I played was the worst round of my life, so I think there's only one way to go from here,
Yeah.
and that's up, meaning down in my score. So
There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne.
yeah, and it's my courses. You don't know my courses, dude. These are my courses, man. Okay, I know these courses.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna get after it. That's all I know. I know I had completely lost my swing the last two rounds, so yeah, that definitely goes in your favor. But
Somebody in Cincinnati just tripped Brendan when he's just walking around this week taking out the garbage or something. What, like, just slide tackle him. I'll give you like
dude,
$100.
no, I'm too
Um,
fleet-footed. That would not happen. Bring it.
he
Uh,
welcomes a
yeah,
challenge here.
yeah.
So
Come
if
out
he
of nowhere. I don't care.
come at him, he's
I'm
got you.
prepped. I'm
Amazing.
ready to go. I'm nimble.
You actually did play a round of golf though this week, right? At
Yeah,
Elks Run.
yeah, dude. I got out there. Back
How
at
was
Elks,
that?
man.
Tell us about it. How was it? Crispy or what?
Second week in a row at Elks, and yeah, dude, that place it's
You said it was
coming.
getting prime, so now it's
Oh,
probably
it's
prime or what?
prime for sure. It
Two
was
primes?
prime, but now it's
Optimus
prime.
Prime?
Yes,
Wow.
yes, Optimus.
Wow. Optimus Prime
Uh,
level is crazy. I've never heard that.
dude, it's fine. It's looking good. I mean, it's got a ways to go. Like been saying, there's a couple areas that are on the
Don't
upswing
mind the
here.
patches if it's I don't
Oh,
mind that.
patches,
The old Patches Houlihan. I
patches,
don't mind
Houlihan,
him at all, so long as the rest of the courses make
dodge, duck, dip, diving, dodge.
best
Uh,
one of the best films of the 2000s.
it's a great movie for sure. I love Ben Stiller. I feel like he's so underrated. I don't know.
He's
I
not
love him.
underrated, dude. He's legendary. People know him everywhere. I feel like he's somebody you couldn't mistake if you saw him at a fucking coffee shop. Like, that's Ben Stiller, you know?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps. I just feel like he doesn't get talked about enough. Some of his shit is so, I mean, you could go all the way back to, I mean, just like cameo stuff, like his oh man, nursing home dude from
The
Happy
nursing
Gilmore.
home. Probably one of the most
Holy
legendary
shit.
roles of all time from any cameo for any actor is that
You could get a
role.
warm glass of shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Now you will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep.
Oh, your fingers hurt? Oh, okay. Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt?
Dude.
Classic. What a
Oh man.
legendary.
God, what a role, man. He's perfect for that shit too.
He
But
played such an asshole. And then when he did heavyweights,
no,
he was
yeah, I was
such an
about to
asshole
say
too. Like,
heavyweights, dude.
that was such a
That's
shadow of heavyweights. He
great
was
flick.
such a dick. Yeah. Oh, he was the best. He was such an asshole.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure that's kind of like the basis of which he ended up getting his character for Dodgeball. Is it so it comes full circle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's really good at playing like a douchey, like ultra douchey, like aggressive character. Like,
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
there's so
Nobody.
many when he's reading the
Michelle.
fucking dictionary upside down, it's just like ridiculous.
Yeah. with
But
with the penis pump. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I gotcha.
all right, Elks Run.
Yeah.
Brendan was running. Speaking of
I
movies,
was running.
he was running at Elks Run, and he was playing some golf. And how'd you shoot?
I mean, I didn't do too well, to be honest. You know, I had an okay front nine. I think I shot a 44. Couple doubles there. Just couldn't get myself in position to score anything. You know what I mean? Like I hit a couple balls that I felt really good about, and my yardage was off. I was a little short
You were
or
playing
a
catch
little
up all
long,
day.
and yeah, I couldn't get on the green in regulation and like give myself opportunities to make putts. And then by the back nine, dude, I lost my swing completely at one point. It was really short game, dude. It crept up on me all day. I was just bleeding strokes, chunk, blade, everything. And then by the back nine, that in combination of like just the duration of the round just ended up catching up to me and it threw off my swing completely. So like even going from like hitting my irons okay and having a couple a few nice drives on the front nine, I just lost everything. So
So
it
you
was like,
lost everything. Was it beer
yeah,
o'clock or what?
what's that?
Was it beer
Beer
o'clock?
o'clock? I mean, I had shit going on, but no, not at all. I
Like you
honestly
didn't give up and were like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
oh no, I never give up, dude. I'm trying to I mean, I'll beat myself up
Brendan
internally.
never
Yeah.
gives up.
Lawson's never quit.
Lawson's never quit.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, I didn't quit, but I just kind of lost my swing, got really in my head with like, where everything needed to be, and next thing I know, I go fucking I think I go quad on 14, triple on 16, and that was it. Like it was just over.
What did you finish with total?
94. So
So more towards a Sherman score.
yeah, dude, I think I went like 13 over in the last 5, 6 holes or something.
You just fucking blew
Dude,
apart.
I
Your whole
blew apart
car
for
just
sure, for
blew.
sure.
Like the tires were falling off, the rubber was
Yeah,
falling off the back, the exhaust dropped off, whole 9 yards. Started smoking black in the out of it.
yeah. I was Jack Sparrow just riding into town while the ship was sinking. Like, thank
That's
God.
funny. That's a
I,
good reference.
I like
That's a good
I
reference.
just
You
got
got there, but
yeah, I got
man,
there. Yeah.
hey, at least it was under 100 and you kept it dialed. That's still solid. It's solid golf for any
D- The
average person.
I had a good feeling where it was going. The first hole I hit a nice drive, put it right down the middle of the fairway, put myself probably like 105 or so to the hole.
Mm.
And I was feeling pretty comfortable the last few rounds with my wedges. Like that was probably the strongest part of my game, honestly. Like anything from 130 in, I just felt like I was hitting pretty well.
What?
Um,
Why do you think that?
I just felt super comfortable over the ball, and my hand position just felt good. And you know, this weekend at Alex, it was just a different situation. I get over the ball and I'm just like, I don't know, man. My hands just don't feel right. I'd like, is my face pointed at the target? You know what I mean? Like I was just super in my head about everything and it just
Mm.
kind of overcame me. But yeah, so I piped my first drive on the first hole, put in great position. And then I struck the ball really well, but it kind of just slid off the face, ended up short in the fairway, or not a fairway, but a greenside bunker. And then, I get on the green and, proceed to bogey, but like that was just kind of my whole day. It was like I'd hit one decent shot every hole, and then I would just kind of like even the balls I struck well just didn't land where I needed it to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Um, and then
Always.
when you combo that with, poor short game, you're fucked. So,
True. Yeah. When your short game's not on, you're just not going to have a good day out there. It's just brutal.
I
It's
mean,
brutal.
that's where a lot of us are gonna, gain or lose strokes.
That's why I don't care. Like I honestly don't care about my drive, but it's not it's and that sounds stupid, but I don't play enough like different diverse courses and giant long courses enough to where the ball carry doesn't really matter. So where I don't I don't really think about that as a factor as much as I do about my short game. So I work more, far more on my short game. Even when I go to the range and stuff, I work on my short game more because I'm not as concerned with my driver, which is silly because most guys would be like, "Oh, I want to be good at the driver. I want to drive it." Like I don't care. I don't need one of those guys that mash potatoes the fucking
Yeah.
ball or whatever. I don't give a shit. It's not like a win factor for me. For me, I'd like to
Yeah.
play like iron golf because to me that's more like fun and like challenging, but like good. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel better.
Don't lose a ball and like be good on your short game. You're probably going to score well.
Exactly. If I can
But
putt and
it's
chip,
hard to like, you want to hit bombs. Like it feels good.
of
You know what I mean?
course,
So like
of
that's the tough
course.
part when you get out there. If you do have an opportunity to go to the range, like you want to go hit balls. You know what I mean? And it's tough if you don't have the time to like dedicate to both. You got to pick or choose. Yeah, if you want to get better score wise, fucking improve the short game. I mean, listen to any fucking interview that any PGA past or present pro talks about how the average golfer can get better. It always revolves around the short game.
Short game, yeah.
Uh,
You know what's funny though about the drive is I when I'm at the when I'm at the range, I feel so good when I'm driving it because I'm just like swinging out of my shoes because I don't care, right? Because it's just like so big, and you're like, oh, who cares? This is a huge
Dude,
fairway.
I keep hitting the fairway.
Yeah, yeah, I'm right. I'm right there. I'm right on. I'm right on the pin. It's like the flag that's like 14
Yeah,
miles this
you're in that red. You keep landing in that green like 60 yards to the
way.
right.
Yeah,
But you're like, yeah, I
yeah, I
know. It's
meant
right
that
at that
one.
flag.
And
Yeah.
they're like, no, you didn't. I meant that one. Yeah. No, but that's how it feels. And for me, I swing out of my shoes. But then when I get to the course and it's like soup to nuts and I'm there at the first tee box, I get scared to let it rip like that because I just fear that it's like
You
gonna
you want it to be
it's like
perfect. Like
it's gonna
yeah.
go. I feel like it's just gonna go crazy if I go like whale on the ball. But in the reality, it's funny because I could drive it and it could just be shitty anyway, and I just tried to hit it light. So it's like if I have that
Right.
same probability, why not just swing out of my shoes and try to actually hit the damn thing? And maybe I could drive the ball a little further every time. And I'd be less scared to do it if I got better at it that way. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way I have to start thinking about it. But either way, I
Yeah.
have to correct my drive because my drive is atrocious at this point and I need to do something. It's really
For sure,
ugly.
dude. Yeah, you should.
You'll see it this week. It's not pretty.
I'm looking forward to it, dude. It's gonna be fun, man. We'll put some games together. Put a little cashola on the line.
Yeah, and we have some
Uh,
good courses lined up, man. We
I
got
hope we're
South
playing with
Fork.
some of your buddies, though. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I hope that's in line.
We have South Fork Country Club with the Zach Grossman and a Jonathan Pizzo, who
Let's
is
go.
the boys there versus us. It's not us versus them because they'd smoke us. But
Hey, man.
we'll partner up,
All right,
uh, on the opposite teams. But it'll be fun.
that
And
would
we'll
be
do a
dope.
match at
That would be
South
dope.
Fork,
Do a little mix. All right.
and then we're gonna have a round at Montauk Downs Golf Course. I booked the tee time for Saturday at 12 noon because that's the only one they had available because it's always booked out all the time.
I
And
don't
it's booked
care
out a week
when
in
it is.
advance. I tried to get the tee time even, but we might get that changed if a date pops up before then to early morning. If one pops up, which is rare. We'll see.
Hey, I don't care where, when, what. I just want to play, and as long as the wife approves, so you got to run it by her. Uh,
Oh yeah, we're already
we're good.
exchanging schedules.
Yep.
Yeah, our assistants are already exchanging schedules.
I'll call my wife an assistant, bro.
No, our
Okay.
assistants. She
All
has her
right.
own assistant, Brendan. Jesus, man.
All right, man. I'm just
Ugh.
saying, watch your mouth.
Caius is the best
Not because I'm
assistant
gonna
I've ever
attack you,
seen.
as she will.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. No, that's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to that. Hitting the sticks with the boys, getting out there playing. Comes back to what we were talking about last week. Something on the line. Makes it a little more intense. But we'll see. Because I mean, like I'm saying, my last round, my swing's a little fucked up. I'm hoping I may have found it again on my mat over here with my net, but I don't know. We'll see.
No,
I got my
you're not gonna find it. You're
first
gonna find
lesson
your balls
tomorrow,
in
though.
the woods.
First lesson tomorrow. So let's go.
You have your first lesson.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what's going to happen in that lesson.
It's gonna fuck my swing up even more, but
It's
we're
gonna
gonna do
fuck
all
your
right.
swing up, and then you're gonna
We're gonna
come
do all
here,
right.
and it's gonna be horrible for you, and I can't wait. So
I
let's
hope you
do
eat
it.
those words.
Nope, you're about to get smoked.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna light it up out there with my rental clubs that I've never touched before.
It's no, and then you're gonna blame the clubs and the
No, I
new
won't.
swing
I
coach
swear I
and
will
the
not.
new thing,
Mic
and
me up. I will not bring it
yeah,
up at all.
we're gonna mic
Mic
him
me
up.
up.
We're gonna
Mic me
mic
up.
him up.
Mic me up.
Micing him up.
Do it.
We're gonna
Dare
do it.
you.
We're micing him. We're getting mic'd up easily, easily mic'd up.
We absolutely need to be mic'd up.
Sponsored by Rode microphones. Not actually sponsored, but very much desired to be sponsored by Rode. Look how pretty these are. Look at these things here. Hang on. Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
you're gonna come with
King
all
quality.
you out there, you're gonna come with. It's gonna be a ride.
Bring
Uh
you in your green hat.
Sherman's gonna have 13 drones out there. We're gonna
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
stream the shit out of this. We are gonna have 18 separate CGI uh, level cameras out there. We're gonna put this thing together. It's gonna be bigger than anything you've ever seen. This is the match 2023. uh, yeah, I mean, come on out. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah. Don't come. Please don't come.
Please do.
As the great
We need it.
actually, please do. I don't think they accept a cheering section at the public golf courses we're going to, but please show up and do whatever you want. Just don't get arrested in the parking lot.
Make sure any fortification for the cameras is in the forest or
The
the
dumpster
trees. Yeah, in
around
the
the corner.
dumpster.
In the dumpster around the corner.
Yeah.
Next to the plumbing joint. So uh essentially, I don't know if you watched any golf this weekend. I know we watched a little bit, but you know, shout out, you know, to your boy.
He's my
Your
boy, bro.
shout out to your man Lee.
Lee Hodges.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee Hodges, man. He ends up getting his first win on tour, which is awesome. Wins it by 7 strokes. So I mean, and he fucking dominated. The big story, though, not to take anything away from him. I mean, what's your take on the whole
Age.
JT Poston or the
Age.
postman out there? So he was going in, he knew he had, well, let me retract that. So he and Lee Hodges were paired up, right? Going into 18, lays up quite a few strokes. Postman, he knows that, hey, if I'm going to have any chance of a playoff or anything, I need something to happen to Lee where he drops a stroke or two. But I have to go over the water because I got to make eagle. So he ends up going for it, puts it in the water.
Costner.
Lo and behold,
He
he
Costnered it.
he ends up scoring an 8 on the hole and drops all the way back to T2. He would have had solo
He
second though.
Costnered
So
it.
he cost a lot of money though, but he came out and said if he could do everything over again, he'd do it the exact same way because he's there to win. And some people are giving him some hate about that.
He ain't
What do
there
you
to
think?
tie. He there to win.
I just want to win.
Go dogs.
If you ain't second, you're T second.
Mm, mm.
You ain't first, you're last.
Oh man. But yeah, so win for him, and it was a glory day.
I was
And
high. What are you talking about? All right, sorry about that. But no, what's your take on that? I mean, like he was getting shit for going for it versus just, playing for solo second.
no, I like the play. You got to go for it. Always be a
100%.
dickhead and go for it. Never play it safe. Always go for it.
I agree, dude. I mean,
Never do that. Especially if you're like on tour, you're in this like environment in this arena that needs more like flair and fun in it anyway. Like go for the risk. Like don't be that boring fucking golfer that like plays it safe and lays it up and
right.
goes around and whatever. Like if you have a chance to do it like he did, and eventually that'll pay off for him. Not now, but later. And when it does, we're gonna clip this soundbite and we're all gonna hear that. But I think that's what it's about. I think that's what like major sports are about. Like we've had Paul Anacone on here and he kind of talks about that where it's the difference between the greatness of players or the caliber of an athlete is that decision where you can drop the instant moment of whatever that just happened. You can drop that out of your skull completely, right out the bottom, like it never existed, and move on to the next thing
Next shot.
and next shot and focus. And that's what all like great winners do. And that's true. That really is true. It reigns true in golf as well. And you find the guy out there that's just in the zone that day, nothing's stopping him. And then if you start getting on a flow or in a rhythm, that's why it's just incredible what Tiger Woods did in his span, because it's just like nothing is ever going to compete with that. Like that energy day in, day out, week in, week out, all those wins back to back to it's just like it's absolutely insane to think about the domination and to think there's probably not going to be a golfer of that caliber or whatever for I don't know, man, some time, I think. I
Yeah,
could eat
for sure. I
I could
think
eat my
he'll.
words. Maybe somebody like comes out of, and starts winning the crap load or something. Scheffler goes on a run or whatever. But no, I don't know if
Nah, I mean,
any of those guys could even be
even
close
if
ever,
those
even if they
dudes
started
were,
winning out of their shoes.
yeah, I mean, even if they were to start racking up, majors or whatever, and something, which I don't think will happen, but
No.
if that were to happen, he's still got so many other wins on tour, and then to add just his statistics
That's what makes it
across the
wild. Like,
board,
yeah,
which is just his win percentage and shit like that is just unbelievable.
it's like being
But
Babe Ruth on steroids, like in all the statistical categories. It's ridiculous.
right. But to your point, man, I mean, I like the move by Post, and I mean he's playing to win. And honestly, it's a smart move. I mean, yes, he would have gotten solo second, but he still results in getting T2, which is still second place. The only downside is money. So he lost money, but
What I mean,
if he,
whatever.
if he were to have pulled it off though, like you know,
I'm sure he has
what a
deals with his
story to be told.
sponsors that say like if he finishes top 10 he gets X or finishes top 5 he gets X. I'm sure if he
Oh,
was
for sure,
smart in his contract he would put shit in there and I'm sure he is. I'm sure he has a good guy or whatever.
for sure.
Um uh
Dude,
if not,
speak.
call 1-800-lawyer and they will help you get the lawyer you need for your case.
Dude, I'd definitely call you
1-800-lawyer.
lawyer,
That's definitely a number, so don't call that. I don't know what's at
or
the end of that
do.
number.
They probably
Or
need.
do. They might be legit because that's a really sick number. All right, so that's the recap. And moving on to this week, after Lee's excited, he's, going to be taking his trophy and doing who knows what with it behind closed doors. Then we have
That's not for us to know.
it's not for us to know. It's not really our business. We're coming up though on the Wyndham Championship here. And I have to say, got some names in the field. Not like a huge field, huge. But you do got JT. You do have Adam Scott, Shane Lowry, Gary Woodland, uh,
JT needing a solo
Matsuyama,
18th in
Sanjay
order to make
M,
the playoff.
Russell Henley, Sam Burns, Denny McCarthy. There's some names here, folks. This is not a dead tournament. Adam
That's cool.
Scott, Adam Hadwin.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I said?
No.
I'm just fucking with you.
What did
Uh,
you actually say?
yeah, no. I was just saying. So JT hasn't been playing all that well. He needs a solo 18th in order to make the playoff. On
Yeah.
air. We're
Yeah,
on air.
we're live here. We're on air. Yeah,
Here we are.
so, you know, basically JT has plus 3,500 here on his odds. So that's pretty damn good return on your money. That's a little risque in the
Well,
betting
he
world.
would. I mean, yeah. If you're gonna bet on him, you got to bet on him now. That's
So
for
I'm saying
sure.
get in on
Because,
it now. Don't do it too late.
but yeah, I don't know, man. He has not been playing well at all. And, it kind of stinks too. On another note, with this tournament, you don't have Tom Kim, returning champion, coming back. This was his first win on tour last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, what the
And,
hell?
sprained his ankle last week or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Or no, at the Scottish, or no, at the Open, I believe.
He
He's passed.
turned Scottish at the Open. He had way too many beers and he
Yep.
tripped and ate shit and basically broke his whatever, and that's it. We're not an
His
official
pelvis, I think.
reporting news on that. We're not doing that. That was a joke.
Yeah.
But
Might have been.
it's a beautiful course, man. In this week.
I would hope so.
Hell yeah, dude. You
For
got a
the
little Greensboro, North
PGA
Carolina.
tournament.
You got a little North Carolina action here at Sedgefield. And it's a Donald Ross design.
Sedge.
Sedgefield. Yeah, that's what I say.
Sedge.
Sedge? Oh, is that what they call it in the
Sedge.
community? That's what they call it in the upper echelon
Sedge.
community. Nice. Okay, so that's
What
how
is
you
it?
say it when you go there.
Isn't that Beverly Hills Cop? Sedge.
Brendan has more movie references than any person you'll ever meet, but
Maybe,
they all
not really.
are hysterical.
I've gotten worse over the years. I can't even remember my own name sometimes.
Well, that's why they give you a name tag when you go into work.
Got this shirt from Frank. God, I wish it said
it. So we're gonna play some golf this week. We're gonna play some rounds with some buddies. We're gonna get after it. We're gonna basically get Brendan on some ass whooping tour of the golf community out here.
Let's go.
And then we'll do some fun things. We'll show him some fun East End, Long Island activities. We'll do a little East Hampton, Amagansett, Montauk touring. Give him all the touristy sights and sounds. Show him all around. Do the lighthouse. You got to see the lighthouse, Brendan.
Well, make sure it
They
consents.
just repainted it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So cool. You guys are going to love it.
We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a good golf trip. Good.
Oh, yeah, man.
Fam trip.
Family vacation.
Good family
Golf
vacation.
is just a bonus. All right. We're there to make babies. And no, we can't do that anymore. Physically can't. But memories. Memories. That's what we're there for.
Right. That's what we're there for. We're there for the memories. Memories.
Memory all alone.
All right. Another movie
All right, that's
reference.
enough. Summer. I've heard enough. Great job.
The whole podcast is just movie ref. We're gonna get like sued for copyright for just the whole podcast being just movie references. They're gonna think we're like a trailer system promoting movies. We're like the little lady that hands out the CDs out of the bag at a laundromat.
That's hilarious.
You know what it makes me think of? That thing when we were kids, a little boombox, and you would stick cassette tapes into it, but they were like miniature, they were like little squares, sound squares, and there was like a little boombox, and you would stick the little plastic sound square into the boombox.
Yeah.
Play real music. Like I don't know what it's called, but hit clips.
Fuck, I don't remember what those were called. Hit clips.
Was it hit clips?
Yeah, I think and you like put it on.
I think it was called hit clips. Jamie, pull that shit up.
Jamie.
Oh wait, we don't have Jamie.
Yeah, you're Jamie. That's what the long
I'm Jamie. Wait, hang on. They are called hit clips. Thank you, dude. Look at that memory. Dude. That's A1 right there. That memory. God damn.
Oh,
now I got to click. When were they discontinued? 2004. They were discontinued.
They're probably a choking hazard. To be honest.
No, 2005 they discontinued. Excuse me. Hillary Duff was the spokesperson.
Let's get those back. Good for her. I mean, she's still doing her thing, kind of, right?
Think about how wild that was. They got us to buy a miniature version of real music. So, like, your kid just bought, like, the shittier version of your parents' CD that was only, like, 30 seconds long on a little disc. And your parents spent, like, the same amount of money for the full album.
They just spent their whole paycheck.
On your little fucking, because they sold them in little like separate packs, like singles. It was hilarious.
Oh man, that just made me think of, remember those it was like that lollipop that played music and like put it in your mouth. Well, obviously because it's a fucking lollipop, you idiot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes. Man, jam pops or something like that.
We're getting fucking so far tracked here. Hang
Dude,
on.
90s,
let's get back to Sedgefield Country Club.
Sedgefield. Well, here, I'll do a quick plug. WGT Golf. I talked about this last week and I
Yeah,
can't praise
this
it
is like an ad for
enough.
Brendan
Guys,
now.
I was sitting down earlier today taking a dump. Let's be honest. What else are we going to do? We're going to play WGT Golf. Why? Because we got to get our strokes in. Not those kind of strokes, the golf kind. And while I was on there, dude, I was shredding Oakmont. I think I was 3 under through 7. We only got 7 holes deep. Can't wait to take another poo. WGT Golf. Back to you, Sherm.
That was a very paid advertisement from this company, and they owe us a lot of money for that because that was beautiful. Uh,
There we go.
that's good advertising. Thank you, Brendan, very much, our correspondent from the toilet.
No problem.
So,
And we will have those segments at some point. So be on the lookout.
who do you think is the hungriest player this week?
Hungriest?
Hungriest, like wants to win bad,
Is
the
Duffner
most
playing?
bad, the most bad.
Well,
Wants to
JT
play.
for sure, dude. I mean, he has to finish or no, excuse me, solo 18th, like I said, in order to make the playoff. Otherwise, he misses it. That's a huge name. I mean, shit, the dude won the PGA Championship last year, and now he's vying to make his way to the playoff. That's fucking golf, though, is it not?
That is a good take. It's a good take.
Got the swing one day and you don't the next.
I mean, yeah.
I think Lowry, honestly, he might be around in a similar situation. I think he's on the line also.
Lowry is 30-1 odds, and a guy like Siwoo Kim 20-1 odds. And I don't know. I mean, he won in 2016 at that course. So he
And
knows how to win there.
from what I remember, I think it was a pretty high scoring, or excuse me, low scoring tournament last year with Tom Kim at like 20 under or something.
He's since gone to add 3 top 5 finishes, including a playoff loss in 2021.
Yeah. I think he and Siwoo, he's one of those guys, especially on a course that's scoreable. He can go out there and light it up any given day.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to see. I mean, we have to see if Sam Burns can hold his iron game down. And if he can hold his iron game down, then
We know what the Texas wedge does.
we know what the Texas wedge does. So long as the iron
Speaking of
game,
which, dude, I was doing a little prepping for my Scotland trip
you should be doing
coming
some
up.
prepping for here. There's some Texas wedging to be done out here.
Then I was doing it for that without knowing.
Brennan,
Had a
you
couple
bet.
nice little Texas wedges at Elks this weekend because I
You
wasn't feeling comfy with
you're
the
getting scared to play
wedges.
me. That's why
I'm
that you're
not.
putting in all this time and effort. We know what you're doing, man. You sick fuck. You're putting in all this time and effort just to lose. I mean, it's on you, man.
Hey man, you can talk all the shit in the world. That shit doesn't bother me.
Hey, he
I
called
get
the
on
shit
myself
too.
hard enough. I get myself hard enough. I don't need you to get me hard. I'll get myself hard. I mean,
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I do me.
I do me. All right. I do me. Um, but no, you're gonna come here and you're gonna find a lot of balls in the woods, and then you're not gonna want to go in the woods because you're gonna hear about all the ticks we have, even though you have a lot of ticks in Ohio too, but like they're everywhere here. Like you step on the lawn and you're fucked. It's crazy. You gotta just wear tick spray
Yeah.
everywhere. But
Oh, my wife will hear that for sure, so she'll be on it, and I appreciate it already. Thank you for keeping me safe.
well, you will thank me. I have plenty of tick spray here. We have Tick Wise. Tick Wise is the
Let's
all
go.
natural, DEET free, paraben free, SLS free repellent that repels ticks with 100% efficiency.
That's
Amazing.
dope.
Yeah.
And that just makes you go out there and not have to worry about that and play your best golf.
I've posted about it, honestly, on my other account. I've posted about how good this stuff is. Like, it legitimately is amazing, tick wise. Go to 3momsorganics.com, the number 3momsorganics.com for that. Tick wise. I don't have a code for you or anything. I'm sorry, I'm not that cool as a podcaster to have codes, but I will tell you that's the place to go and order it because it's the shit. It works for golfers. I always keep a little one in my bag. They have a little like 2 ounce bottle or 4 ounce bottle. You can keep right in your bag, your ball bag. Keep it right in your ball bag and spread your legs and your shoes when you go out there for a round. Okay. All right. Thank you. Back to you, Brendan.
I was gonna drop another line from a movie, but moment passed.
Yeah, like that. Like that.
I didn't want to ruin the ad and you know, disrespect Three Moms. So
Yeah, you didn't want to do that. That's a good idea.
I kept it in, but it would have been great.
Would have been great.
Maybe
But
for another time.
yeah, another time we will
Unleash it from the
see.
vault.
We'll see everybody this weekend. After the weekend's over, we'll recap our weekend. We'll recap all the ass kickings and the fun golf habits, and we will mic ourselves up. We'll have a mic'd up range, mic'd up ball session, and we even mic ourselves up for breakfast. So we'll see what goes on there. Quesadilla mic'd up. Don't stop them.
Dude, just mic me up all weekend.
Mic him up, Zaddy.
Dude, I'm stoked. Yeah, man. You know, the fam's looking forward to it, getting out there, seeing your parents, enjoying the beach, hitting the pool, hitting the links, hitting the eats. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to finding out what these courses are all about because I remember working out there, driving past them, and just not having the money or the time to, play them. So I'm
Two
looking
things you
forward
need
to
for golf,
get out
especially
there.
here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good trip. And then we're gonna recap. We got everything for you guys. You're gonna check it out on goodliesgolf.co. That's goodliesgolf.co. And because we're a company and we're gangster, and it's .co. And that's where you find us. And that's where you can check out the blog, the YouTube, the Amazon, the Google, the Apple Podcasts, the all the other things we're on. I don't know. Everything else.
And
Find it all there.
on and on
Soon
and
to be
on.
merchandise. Stay tuned. We have merchandise coming very soon.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I
We have
can't afford my
merchandise.
own clothes, so it's nice to just be
You
given
get
some.
one free shirt for being staff. You get one free shirt.
Oh
Just
yeah.
like me, we get one free shirt apiece, and then the rest are sellers.
Now we're also the ones making these by hand.
Yes, we make the shirts by
Sweatshop.
hand from scratch, actually, like how Gandhi did it, like how he sat down and he like did the shirt thing by hand and like did the whole
While
yeah,
fasting?
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna we're gonna do it just like that, and we're gonna make our own shirts, and it's gonna be incredible. And you're just gonna wait and see it. It's gonna look
Alright, dude. Out of fucking left field there.
yeah, man, we're gonna make our own clothes. I mean, that's how we do it. We're really gonna make it. We're not doing this regular bullshit where we just slap a logo on a Hanes tee. All right, we're
Oh
going
no.
ham.
Oh
We're
no.
making the shirt.
Apparently Gandhi style.
That's what they call it in the sweatshop. They call it Gandhi style. It's horrible.
Not the one. Alright, man. Whatever.
Dude, you're so bad, Brendan. Why would you do
yeah,
that?
I'm naughty. I know. No offense. I said no offense.
I said no offense, man. No,
Alright,
man, this is going to be a good time. Well, that being said, I think we wrap this up and we can
Dude, I feel like we've been
let's
trying to
recap.
wrap this up like my family saying goodbye to other family members.
All right, man. Well, we'll
Can
see
we
you
just
later.
get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here?
get the hell out of here. We'll see you
right, dude.
tomorrow, man.